Let's talk about the state of running. Because on some level, it's better than ever. More people are signing up for marathons, run club, participation. People are making out between strides of the run club. People are getting laid because of running. Look, I don't want to be a back in my day type guy, but back in my day, you weren't getting laid from running. You were ostracized from society for running. You were wearing short shorts and waking up at 5:15, 360 days a year to run. So now that running is for hot people, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm still getting used to it. It's a lot to take in. I love hot people. Shout out hot people who are running. But we need to get some of the old dog mentality back in the sport. We need some head down, blue collar, high mileage, no lactate testing. Threshold, yeah, but really, we're just running hard. And there's a weird thing about the new runner. I love the new runner. Let me get that started. I love Truett Haynes. I love Matt Choi. You know how brave it is to come on here and say you love Matt Choi? I love Matt Choi. I think he's going to pivot to golfing in the next 18 to 24 months, but until those sponsorships start kicking in, he's going to be a runner. And Matt, we love you. Anyway, I'm a D1 washed up former has-been. That's what I identify as. I'm a runner through and through, but mostly I used to be fast. Now I'm kind of, trying to earn my calories. But you see this sport, which is what I think of it as, which is I think it's a good framing. I think of it as a sport. It is an activity for many. It's a workout for many. It's a social activity. It's a mental release, which is all great. I'm for all of those things. But to me, there's two modes of running. There's maintenance running, and then there's training for a goal and trying to beat people in races. And that's a fun part of running, but it's a hard part of running because there's always a faster person that you have to decide, shit, I got to beat them now. And most people are like racing a clock, racing themselves, racing a qualifying mark, but at some point, your talent level means that you don't have any excuses and you got to start racing everybody. I'm limited. I'm a guy with a job, so, I don't expect to be competing against guys who can run 2 hours twice a day, hang out in a recovery boot the rest of the day and scroll on Instagram. But everybody else, if you got a job, I think I'm coming for you. And right now it's barely under 16-minute pace for a 5K. 16-minute shape for a 5K. So to be a serious athlete, to be a competitive, domestic, sub-elite athlete who will win a regional race and get their ass kicked at anything more serious, you got to be a dog. You got to be a 2:14 marathoner, sub 14 5K minimum. But the sport's progressed. The sport has progressed past me, and I could sit back and say, well, back in my day, we ran on EVA foam and plastic plates. We didn't have GPS watches. Well, we did, but no one I knew owned them. We put our head down. We did what Coach said. We drank water for our long runs, and Went to brunch after, but there was no intra-run fueling. There was no eating before those long runs either. So now that we know what we know threshold is good and valuable, and you should do lots of it. I gotta get some skin in the game. I gotta get back in the game. I gotta get fit, run 100 miles a week, and break some hearts on the course. Because that's the thing that I think I miss the most about being decently in shape. Running next to someone in a front pack where you hear all of their breathing and you say, oh, I could end this race for them. I could make a move, say bye-bye, and be on my merry way, and they can't do anything about it. So that's what I'm trying to get back to. It's been a while. It's going to be embarrassing if it fails, but that's what I'm going for. So, give me 12 months before I'm really in the game, but 18 before it's dangerous, and we'll see you out there.